Welcome to the only daily podcast focusing on compliance news of the day. Each morning, start your day with a cup of coffee and Tom Fox, the voice of compliance, to hear about 4 of the top compliance, corruption, or leadership stories you will need to start your day. The Daily Compliance News is a production of the Compliance Podcast Network.
First, a word from our sponsor. The Daily Compliance News for December 9, 2022, the Goldilocks Balls edition. And we begin with that story from a first-time contributor to the Daily Compliance News, Twinkietown. If you've not heard of Twinkietown, well, I haven't heard of them either, but they follow Minnesota Twins baseball, and they published a story about a report of Major League Baseball juicing baseballs. Probably no surprise to anyone who knows the history of Major League Baseball and their juicing of balls. And typically these balls are given out and anniversaries such as the Home Run Derby and the All-Star Game. But this report found that they were also given to the New York Yankees more often than not. So it obviously raises the question of was Aaron Judge hitting juice balls, and was MLB really trying to get him up to break the American League home run record? If this story is true, it's going to be a very black eye on MLB. As for me, Aaron Judge, congratulations. You deserve it. Next up, from the New York Times, Sonny Bulwani, the former number 2 at Theranos, was given a longer prison sentence than Elizabeth Holmes. Wow. Of course, he was seen as the Svengali who controlled her, at least according to her, but he got more jail time than she did. From across the pond, as reported by Reuters, in Germany, the Wirecard case is finally going to trial. Marcus Braun and 2 of his associates are going to trial. It looks like it's estimated it will take at least 100 days. So it's going to be a pretty lengthy trial, and hopefully the judges will be able to follow along. And our final story comes to us from the Wall Street Journal, CFO Journal. Jennifer Williams Alvarez reporting that KPMG has been caught yet cheating again on training exams. You have to wonder just how bad is the culture at KPMG. This is just incredible. They had a $50 million fine in the U.S. This fine was only for $7 million, and it's for the UK subsidiary. You wonder where the UK regulator is on this. But KPMG just does not seem to want to change its culture in any way, shape, or form when it comes to cheating on exams. So put that in your pipe and smoke it while you're thinking about the Goldilocks balls that the New York Yankees have used. The Daily Compliance News is a production of the Compliance Podcast Network and a proud member of C-Suite Radio. Thanks so much for listening. I hope you'll join me again tomorrow.
This podcast is a part of the C-Suite Radio Network. For more top business podcasts, visit c-suiteradio.com.